out like that. So meantime, I'm thinking about it. Let it go, it'll all fix itself. I'm thinking about it. Let it go, I'm thinking about it. Let it go, it'll all fix itself. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. Oh, 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 I know you work so hard. You can't wait to get out of the basement. I'll take you this far. Kill me just to find a place. So in the meantime, I'm thinking about it. Let it go, it'll all fix itself. I'm thinking about it. Let it go, I'm thinking about it. Let it go, it'll all fix itself. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it.
La okay. Tapos, pag akong single ko dito, ano, huwag na lang mag-base. Ako lang ma-on. Ako may speed po. Pagtapos ka pa, pira ko mo ako mo na po yan. Uto ka mo yan o, kay klase yun ako. Oo, pag buhay klase, lakal mo, balik ka mo dahil naman. Tapos, tas balitan 5 minutes, buyang ko naman. Ha? Okay? Saglit lang. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello. Oh, gani. Patigilin ko na. Ay, sorry, ma'am. Ako, mga Miss Malay daw. Mga Malay noon. Ay, nako, magpupunta. Oo, ay. Okay na? Okay. Announcement, tanan nga kapitan. Malapit di sa may ruta, please. Tanan nga kapitan, kapitanis. Lahat ng mga kapitan. Boat captain, come forward. Dito sa may ano tayo, sa may ruta. Ma-final briefing ta. Kapitan, boat captain. Final briefing. Alas 9 may start ah. Okay nang dagagmay niya dyan. Sana mga kapitan. Bebeng ko na be, listahan. It mga name of paraos. Si Rider. Happy Hour. Blue Eagle. Splash. Diyan ka mo tanan? Kapitan. $23 ang Class A, 10 ang Category B. So, okay na ta? Mga kapitan? Okay, good morning. So, actually, nag-briefing naman kita, but then ito yung final briefing natin, ha? So, alam na ng lahat, may mga question ba dire? Ha? Wala question? Okay. Board mic, dali anay. Mic, diretso. Si board mic, imoya ang maanma sa speedboat. Okay? Klaro? Klaro? Okay. Ang red flag, pag naka-steady, kay bawal paputok. Okay ha? Pag down niya ngayon, oh, go. Okay? Oh, sige, basta pamatayan nyo lang. Abot ba ito? Hindi maabot, no? Pero medyo hirap na sa punta. Pakilihog lang. Tanawon lang ninyo ang, tawag ya, ang plug sa speedboat, ha? Okay, ready ron na ang ginatawag. Basta magmuna na, ha? Pag steady niya, makount ako. Tawagan kami ni, ano, mga pag-count ko, 3, 4, 1, 0, pang. Go kita. Okay, ha? So, wala question sa ruta. Okay na ta? Kung anong green. Puta na asog. Blue sa Argao. So, ang dalawang plug natin, ito yung finish natin, ha? Okay. So, wala namang question, no? May konting prayer pa sila, may ano pa tayo doon, konting-konti lang, tapos and then exactly tayo. Okay na, ha? Po?
Okay. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. All right. Welcome to the Love Boracay event. We're going to start, of course, with this morning we started with our Zumba at the beach, sponsored by the PCCI. Thank you very much, Ma'am Milena Broker. Palakpakan po natin yung PCCI together with Smart and, of course, other lovers of the beach. Now, we would like also to tell you that we're going out to have our opening program before the Regatta Festival. So, may I ask Christian Hilito to join me here on stage? My co-MC. Okay, may we request first our officials of the land to kindly join me here on stage. From the DNR, Asik Mars. Our Governor, Governor Mirores. Mayor Nonong Sualog. Ito si Mayor? Wala, okay. From the DOT, from the DILG, and other agencies of, or member agencies of the Interagency Task Force. And of course, we would like also to invite Miss Earth. Miss Earth, kindly join us here on stage.
And of course, we would also like to invite our friends from DILG, sirs. Can you also please join us up on the stage?
Sir Darren, kindly join us here from Chesa. Come over. Welcome, Governor. Palakpakan po natin si Governor. Yes po. Okay, ito ano sensor natin. So dapat mag-welcome si Mayor Nono. Wala si Mayor. Sino nang hindi? Si Governor. Sige. Now to start with.
All right, to start with, ladies and gentlemen, let us be, would like to invite everyone to please come join. Come nearer to the stage. We'll be starting our program, of course. We would like to ask everyone to please rise. If you are in the vicinity, we will be doing our preliminaries. We'd like to request everyone to please rise for our doxology, to be followed by our national anthem. Would like also to acknowledge the presence of GM Natividad. Would like also to request your presence, ma'am, to please join us up on the stage. And of course, to formally welcome each and everyone at this very momentous occasion in the municipality of Malay, and of course, our beautiful island of Boracay. Let us please welcome Governor Joven Mera Flores.
Good morning and welcome to the celebration of our rehabilitated island of Boracay. I'd like to welcome all of you, our guests, and our visitors to this occasion celebrating the rehabilitation of the Highland of Boracay. And as you will see, 1 year after, you have seen a huge difference from what we were a year ago. Just looking at the beach front of the Long Beach will convince you that we have done a lot to clean up the island of Boracay. The usual carpet of algae that you're used to see already for the past several years are gone. Now it's quite back to its natural state when it was discovered 20 years ago. So this is a celebration of what we have done. The Interagency Task Force headed by Secretary Simatu, Secretary Anyo, and Secretary Puyat of what we have accomplished this past year. And the challenge for all of us now is to sustain this. This is the challenge that will be facing us in the years to come, to make sure that the gains of this rehabilitation will be sustained, and we need the support of all of you here, especially the stakeholders, our residents of the island, the Interagency Task Force, and all of us who were part and parcel of the rehabilitation of the island of Boracay. We in Aklan are very proud of what we have done here for the past year, and we thank all of those who contributed to the rehabilitation. Our sincerest thanks for the efforts, our thanks to the President Rodrigo Roa Duterte, for the political will that he exercised in the past year, and the results has been quite outstanding. Everybody will agree with me that what we see now in Boracay is the old Boracay, the paradise island of Boracay, the pristine beaches of Boracay, and the long beach that we have reclaimed here in the island of Boracay. I'd like also you to see for you to see the other side of Boracay, the Bulabog Beach, which used to be the sewerage outlet of the island. And you can see also the beautiful Bulabog Beach, as pristine as it was before. So the challenge again is sustainability, and I'm sure that with the cooperation of everyone, we will be able to succeed in these sustainability efforts. I'd like also to thank our mayor. Let us give a hand of applause to the mayor of the island of Boracay, Mayor Abram Swalog, for his full support to the rehabilitation, his efforts and commitment to be able to uh, do all these changes is invaluable. I'd like also to thank our DNR representative, Director Mars. ASEC, I'm sorry, ASEC. Gin-demote ko na siya. ASEC Mars, representing Secretary Simato. Our heartfelt thanks to Secretary Simato, who really took it in upon himself, personally supervising the rehabilitation. We cannot imagine what could have been done without Secretary Simato. Our thanks to Secretary Simato, and also our thanks to the other members of the task force for the magnificent job that we have done in the island of Boracay. So salamat gid kinyo tanan, salamat gid sa mga taga Boracay. Kabay pa nga roaton iyang isla hay maproteksyonan naton. Aton ra nga dapat dahanan, aton ra nga dapat pasadyaon pagid nga ginahinyo ko ro kooperasyon it aton nga mga Boracaynon, ang taga Malay nga dapat isustener gid naton ro aton nga rang rehabilitasyon agud to nga hindi masayang ro atong sakripisyo kung nagtaliwan nga sang dag-on. Siyamat nga po, medayad nga agahon katon tanan.
Thank you so much, Governor Mira Flores. And of course, before we continue, we'd like to acknowledge the presence also of the local government unit of Malay department heads who are also with us this morning. And also with us during the parade, we have our Miss Malay 2019 who will be competing on April 28th. So we'd like to invite everyone, if you are available on April 28th, please come visit Malay Activity Center at the mainland for Miss Malay 2019. And of course, it is an honor also to have him with us this morning to formally welcome also the rest and our guests in this occasion. Of course, we are celebration. This is the celebration of our Boracay Island rehabilitation. Please welcome Mayor Abram Swalog.
Maraming salamat, Konsyal. Nahingal ako, tumbo ako, medyo late eh. Pero kahingal, nung may katabi akong maganda dito yung Miss Earth, nawala yung hingal. Sa ating mga panauhin, si Governor Joven Mira Flores, palapakan natin. Si, of course, ang pinakamasipag din na Assistant Secretary natin ng DNR, si Asik Mars. Magandang umaga po. Palapakan natin. Yung partner ko dito sa Boracay, dalawa partner, si Ma'am Nati. Palapakan natin yung General Manager natin. Saka yung walang tigil sa trabaho, si Director Al. Yun ang mga kapartner natin dito sa Boracay. Of course, yung Chief ng Bureau of Fire, si Malorna, yung Chief ng Coast Guard. At lahat ng mga bisita natin na nasa paligid, magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. Ngayon po ay, kung tandaan ninyo, kung ma-recall ninyo, isang taon na lumipas, nagkaroon tayo ng malungkot na araw. Dahil ito po, itong araw na to, last year nagsimula yung closure ng isla. Pero yung na nangyari ay isang leksyon para sa ating lahat. Doon tayo namulat, dapat pala pangalagaan natin yung isla. Yung mga pagkukulang natin na dapat gawin natin sa Boracay ay ngayon dapat na natin gawin. So ito, hindi ito pag-commemorate ng closure, kundi i-commemorate natin yung leksyon na nangyari sa atin na dapat may pagbabago sa ating mga sarili. Nagkaroon ng rehabilitation, of course, sa infrastructure, yung ating kalsada, yung ating drainage, yung sewerage, lahat ng mga infrastructure nagkaroon ng rehabilitation. Kaya napakaganda pa sa isla kasi kung tayo lang do sa LGU o sa province, hindi natin kaya yon. Billion ang kailangan pondo. Pero hindi lang po infrastructure ang dapat i-rehabilitate natin, kundi pati tayo, sarili natin, dapat ma-rehabilitate din. Sa anong paraan? Mas marami ang contribution ang dapat maibigay natin sa isla kung tayo ay magtulungan. Una, sundin natin lahat yung mga batas nasyonal, lalo na yung environmental laws, na kung doon nanggaling, doon nagsimula ang problema ng isla. So, pakiusap ko, lalo sa mga stakeholders, sa mga bisita, sa mga turista, lalo na sa mga residente, dapat sumunod na po tayo sa batas. Hindi lang national, kundi yung local ordinance natin. Nakita ninyo at napansin ninyo lahat na nung nagkaroon ng closure at nagkaroon ng rehabilitation, sinundan natin nung opening ng October 25. Nakita natin na nung naghigit tayo sa pagpatupad ng mga ordinansa sa kabatas, ngayon po ang resulta, malinis yung Boracay, malinis yung front beach natin. Tuwa-tuwa ng mga bisita kasi maluag at tahimik at malinis yung front beach natin. Sinimulan na natin yung pag-implement dito sa traffic ordinance natin. Ngayon, dati, pagkagaling ng jetty port, halos 2 oras o 1 oras kalahati papuntang Station 1. Ngayon, wala pang karating oras, makakarating na kayo sa Station 1. So, this is just a matter of implementation. Saka dapat lahat sumunod. Lahat tayo mag-cooperate. Kasi kung lahat tayo tutulong at susunod sa batas, sigurado ako na gaganda yung Boracay, ma-preserve natin yung environment, ma-preserve natin yung isla, at kung magagawa natin yon, mas maraming turista ang pupunta, mas maganda yung negosyo. Pag maganda yung negosyo, maraming trabaho. So, sa yun, kaya nga nag-declare tayo na yung Boracay dapat magiging discipline zone. So, kahapon, nai-report sa interagency na bumaba na yung numero ng violators. I-compare nung nagsimula tayo noong October, laki ng binagsak ng mga violator. Ibig sabihin, sumusunod na yung tao at natatakot na lumabag sa mga batas natin. So, tuloy-tuloy po yun. Sabi ko nga kahapon, nung acting ako, ginawa ko yun. Lalo na po ngayon, gawin ko yun. Maraming salamat sa inyong lahat.
Maraming salamat po, Honorable Abram L. Suwalag, for that wonderful message. So, of course, it has been a year that we have rehabilitated this beautiful island of Boracay, and look what it turned out to be. So, to give us a further information and the rationale of what has been happening with our beautiful island, I give to you our Deputy Ground Commander of the Department of Natural Resources, Sir Al Orolfo.
Thank you very much, Christian. To our, of course, team officials and guests, and to everyone, this is what we call now Sustainability Week, or hashtag Love Boracay. So it starts today and will end on May 1. So today, we're going to have our food festival also to be open at Lake Town this afternoon, 5 p.m. So kindly join us there this afternoon, 5 p.m., opening of the Boracay Food Festival. After that, 6 o'clock, kindly join us because that's the start of the Summer Retro Nights. Okay, we're going to have a band, DJ, and of course, celebrities will be joining us tonight at the town. So kindly join us there. Then, tomorrow, April 27th, we're going to have, of course, sustainability talk at City Mall, Balabag. So if you would like to listen to our speakers talking about green designs, green buildings, and of course, making the island more beautiful, kindly join us there and sit at City Mall, 9 a.m. There will be national architects talking about how to make our island more beautiful. Then, of course, in the afternoon, everybody, you are invited to the Mini San Juan de Bautista event in Bulabog area. So may konti tayong water festival doon. It will start at 2 to 3 p.m. and ends at 6 p.m. Then after that, there will be music, arts, and of course, music event also in that area. Then on Sunday, again, it's a clean-up day for everyone here, the whole island. The 3 barangays will be joining together. But this time, our focus is not anymore on the beachfront, the clean-up, but rather inside, interior area. Because we forgot to clean up also our main road and other interiors of Boracay Island. Then in the afternoon, there will be sustainability talk at Manok Manok Gym. It's called the Zero Waste Talks. And of course, the best talks, meaning the discipline zone in Boracay Island. So this is also open to the public, open to the tourists. You can join in all these events. Then, in the evening, of course, we'd like to thank to our law enforcers also. But let's not forget also the Bureau of Fire. At 2 o'clock, they will have also the Fire Olympics, right? At City Mall. Then, the law enforcers night will be at Manok Manok Gym. It has some artists and of course some games for our law enforcers and food also. So you can join also there in Manok Manok Gym. Then on the 29th, it will be the event of the Department of Tourism. They will have the Filipino branding, the launching of the More Fun Forever in the Philippines, and of course other activities slated by the Department of Tourism. Then on the 30th, kindly join us at Tindahan It Boracay. We will have our very first in the whole Philippines drone film festival. So if you'd like to become a very good and expert drone flyer and filmmaker, kindly join that event. And we will have Green Carpet Awards Night at Tindahan It Boracay in the evening. We're going to award the best film production that were submitted to our Board of Judges. Then, on May 1, we're going back to the Lake Town. We'll have Ocean Jam. Ocean Jam, there will be artists again, and of course, it's a DJ event, and that will be ending also of the Sustainability Week. So, for our program, La Boracay, we created a campaign awareness for that. I think you've seen it already in Facebook. So, you have to just make the sign like this, love, and letter B, Boracay, then cross your arms, it becomes Love Boracay. Okay, so kindly check that in your Facebook and you will see the new sign for Love Boracay. Okay, that ends our Sustainability Week on May 1. So I hope everyone will join us in those events, and likewise, again, it's open to our tourists. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Sir Al. Of course, as you've heard, we have a busy week ahead of us, so we are inviting everyone. May you be a tourist, may you be a worker, may you be a local in the island. Every activity is open to everyone, so we hope to see you there. It's a good cause for the rehabilitation of the island. And right now, of course, we also would like to acknowledge on behalf of the Department of Interior and Local Government, we have our Undersecretary, Sir Epimaco Dinsing. Sir, good morning. And at this moment, we would like to invite our Assistant Secretary of the DNR, Mr. Mars Amaro.
Thank you. Our Honorable Governor, Governor Miraflores of the Province of Baclan, sir. Mayor Sualog, wala na yung acting. In our meeting yesterday, I think we were all one in congratulating him. And of course, a representative of the task force, which played a very important role in the rehabilitation along with the other members. We have Undersecretary Dancing, our Miss Earth. I think it reminds us that nature is beautiful, and we have no less than a very beautiful Miss Earth. Miss Cortesi among us on stage, and I think there are also several beauties spread all over the stage, in front of the stage, to remind us how beautiful today is. Our GM of the Boracay Interagency Rehabilitation Management Group, Nati, and her deputy, si Al, who just provided us with a preview of what is in store for us for this week-long celebration of Lab Boracay Sustainability Week. And of course, our partners from the Coast Guard and from the Bureau of Fire Protection. Our partners, I see many representatives from the member agencies of the Boracay Interagency Task Force, which was responsible for what Boracay is today and hopefully in the near future being sustained. People of Boracay and lovers of the beach, the sea, and in general, nature lovers, ladies and gentlemen, friends, good morning. I have a very important assignment today. Our Secretary of the Department of Environment and Natural Resources, Secretary Roy A. Simato, would have wanted to stay to finally witness how we will be commemorating, ironically, the closure with this very beautiful accomplishment after 1 year when no less than the President declared this area closed for rehabilitation. Unfortunately, he has another important commitment to attend to. That's why he sent yours truly to deliver and share his message as well as his vision for Boracay and of course other places in the country that need to be protected for everybody to enjoy, not just for this generation but for the future generations as well. So please allow me to read his message. A year ago, Boracay Island was declared closed for 6 months to both local and foreign tourism to give the Boracay Interagency Task Force uninterrupted time to undertake the island's environmental rehabilitation and reverse its degradation as tasked by our President Rodrigo Roa Duterte through Executive Order number 53. Let me backtrack a bit to 4 decades back. In 1978, Boracay Island, which was already hailed as the best beach in the world, was declared a tourist zone under the administration and control of the Philippine Tourism Authority. In the ensuing rapid transformation, sustainable development was repeatedly invoked but inadequately practiced. At least a decade before President Duterte described Boracay in early 2018 as having degenerated into a cesspool, the DENR has already been warning about rising coliform levels in the island's swimming beaches. Despite our warnings, tourism continued to boom. In 2016, tourist arrivals in Boracay were over 1.7 million, and in 2017, tourists exceeded the 2 million mark. But these numbers and the pursuit of revenues that they represented were taking their toll on the environment. In February 2018, after President Duterte described Boracay as a cesspool, we found 51 business establishments operating without wastewater treatment facilities. They were dumping sewage into the sea through canals or underground pipes. They were promptly served notices of violations of the Clean Water Act and were given 2 months to connect to existing sewage treatment plants or to install their own wastewater treatment facilities, failing which they face closure. We also found out that the combined capacity of the island's 2 sewage treatment plants at 12 million liters a day was not enough to cope with the 18.23 million liters of wastewater being generated daily. The Department of the Interior and local government inspected 2,269 establishments in Boracay, but only 95 of them were determined to be compliant with standards in fire, building, and environmental safety. In the rush to develop, 5 out of the 9 wetlands in the islands were effectively wiped out. In the face of these and other findings, we can only conclude that most of the previous decades' invocations of sustainable development were merely token if not purely symbolic nudge to sustainability. So Boracay Island had to be closed to global tourism for 6 months from April to October 2018 while we worked to repair its degraded environment and damaged ecosystems. On October 26, 2018, the island was reopened to tourism. Boracay today is back in business, but it is not anymore the lightly regulated business as usual of the pre-shutdown era. The swimming beaches are clean, and we aim to keep it that way by regulating the traffic of tourists to keep numbers within the island's carrying capacity. By February 2019, the Boracay coast was clean enough for us to be able to release 142 hatchlings of a threatened species of marine turtles, the olive ridley. Although we have reopened Boracay to global tourism, the rehabilitation of Boracay is not yet complete and remains a work in progress. What we have accomplished thus far has earned commendations, but building sustainability requires time as well as the continuing support of the people of Boracay. This is why we are pleased to note that in this week-long celebration of the reopening and rehabilitation of Boracay, the emphasis is on sustainability, as well as on compliance with all the laws, rules, and regulations, including ordinances on sustainable tourism. This celebration consists of many low-key events dispersed across various locations and dates. This is a good approach. On this note, I congratulate the organizers and participants of this week-long celebration and invite them to continue investing in sustainable ecotourism, for there is no other alternative. Love Boracay, love sustainability. Mabuhay po tayong lahat at maraming salamat. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. And of course, we would also like to say thank you to our Secretary of the Department of Environmental and Natural Resources, Sir Roy Simato, for that wonderful message. And having said that, we would also like to acknowledge Assistant Secretary Daniel Neser of DNR. And also, once again, before we continue with our program, as what we said earlier, there is Miss Malay 2019 happening on April 28. So before we present to you the girls, we would like to invite you once again to all the activities happening today up until the 30th. So you can check the on your Facebook, there is already an activity posted. You can check it with our PCTV Facebook and Yes FM, and also with the Facebook of DANR. So right now, I present to you Miss Malay 2019. To start with, let's call on Barangay Katiklan, Jessa Rose L. Sinaon. Miss Argao, Camille Rica Casidsid. Miss Balusbos, Miss Ryan Isis S. Oxon. Cubay Norte, Miss Sheltiel Kais Kahilig. Nabaoy, Miss Sheila Jane Parcon. Poblacion, Miss Niha T. Kumar. Dumlog, Miss Edna G. Salibio. Kugon, G. Ann A. Mestido. Manok Manok, Kim T. Gumbok. Balabag, Pat Krishna D. Sakapanyo. Yapak, Margie Ann G. Cloud. Mutag, Natalie Jen Reclosado. Napaan, Wendelin C. Francisco. Kabulihan, Kenderly D. Palacios. Naasog, Jonah Tumaka. And lastly, Sambiray Marian A. Villanueva. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Please give them a big round of applause as they will be competing on April 28 at the Malay Activity Center for the crown of Miss Malay 2019. Thank you so much, ladies. And we will all see you on April 28. Good luck. At this moment, also to give his message, we would like to call on Yusek Epimako Dinsing.
Kala ko hindi na ako magsasalita. Anyway, to our mayor, newest mayor of the municipality of Malay, Mayor Abrams Walog, DNR Assistant Secretary Mars, morning po. Ating GM, si Nati, dito sa Boracay Task Force, si Director Al, si Lorna, si ating si Sir Ambag sa Philippine Coast Guard, and all the visitors this morning. And of course, I'd like to confirm what Mayor Suwalog just mentioned. Pagkatabi mo si Miss Earth, mawawala talaga ang pagod mo at nawala ang pagod ko. Miss Earth, palakpakan po natin. And of course, all the candidates for Miss Malay 2019, palakpakan po din natin ating mga kandidato. Well, first of all, I returned here after a year, exactly a year after the island was closed. I was here on April 25 and 26, exactly a year before in 2018. And I do remember that during those days, itong seashore natin, shoreline, puro kulay green po yan. Punong-puno po ng tinatawag nating algal bloom or algae. And they were always saying that the algal bloom is seasonal. In other words, every December, every February, every summer, they would appear because it's seasonal. Well, I'd like to tell you that it's not true because after December, after February of 2019, and as of today, you don't see any algal bloom in the beach because hindi po totoo na seasonal yan at dahil nagkakaroon po ng algal bloom because of sewerage issues, may lumalabas po na maduming tubig mula sa isla. So nakikita po natin yung shoreline, wala ho kayo nakikitang algae po dyan. Palakpakan po natin ang ating mga sarili dahil tayo po ang may gawanin yan. We have been saying all along from the very beginning, it was very hard for us to close the island from tourists last year, primarily because Boracay Beach was considered to be the top 3 beaches in the world. Boracay is the crown jewel of our country. It was very hard for us, it was very sad for us, but we had to do it because studies had told us that if we do not close the island for rehabilitation, 10 years after, around 2028, 10 years from now, Boracay would have been just an ordinary island of the Philippines. Not as pristine, not as beautiful as we are experiencing it now. Gaya po ng isang taong may sakit, kung ikaw po ay trabaho ng trabaho at ikaw ay nasa bihang may sakit, kung hindi ka po magpapahinga at tuloy-tuloy ka pa rin nagtatrabaho, maaari po tayong mamatay. At ganun din po ang pwedeng mangyari sa Boracay. Kung hindi natin itinigil ang pagtatrabaho ng Boracay sa pagpasok ng maraming turista, it would have been after 6 months and 10 years after, Boracay would have been a dead island. No longer the crown jewel of Philippine tourism. And after which we have closed, our message was very clear. Rehabilitate the island, make sure that it is environment friendly, make sure that everybody follows the law. The problem, not only of Boracay, but in many places in our country, is governance. Governance is the main issue. The reason why the environment was degraded was primarily because of governance or failed governance. And when we talk about failed governance, we do not point at government alone. we point at everybody, the government, the residents, the workers, the businessmen, everybody including the tourists. So kung bumagsak man sa maling pagpamalakad ang Boracay, wag natin sisihin ang gobyerno. Sisihin natin lahat tayo ang ating mga sarili. Kaya nga sa 6 na buwan na aming inayos ang Boracay, lagi naming sinasabi sa ating mga Boracaynon at sa mga nakatira dito, kasama na rin po ang ating mga negosyante, na sana po magtulong-tulong tayo para mapaganda natin at may ayos ang isla. At dahil po ginawa natin to, ano po ang nangyari? There is now what we call participatory governance. In the 6 months that we were rehabilitating the island, we received a lot of information, a lot of tips. At doon po natin nakita na mayroong mga establishment dito na kumita ng milyon at bilyon na walang STP, na naglalabas ng tubig na madumi diretso po sa dagat ng Boracay, dito po sa White Beach at doon din po sa Bulabog. At dahil po ginawa po ito ng ating taong bayan, madali natin na rehabilitate yung island dahil nakita natin kung saan nanggaling ang problema. Kami po sa DILG, nabanggit kanina, nung nag-inspection kami dito ng mga establishment, only 95 out of 2,295 establishments were compliant in terms of permits and licenses and that of environmental clearances. Less than 5% ng mga negosyo dito nagbayad ng mga kanilang mga buwis. After 6 months and as of today, out of the more than 2,900 establishments that the DILG and its team inspected in Boracay Island, there is now compliance of at least 60% or 1,500 establishments paying their dues in terms of permits and licenses and environmental clearances. Palakpakan po natin itong mga taong ito na sumunod sa batas. At ang pinaka-importante po, naalala ko nung binuksan natin ito no October 26, I was asked to do a speech before the Bureau of Fire Protection Region 6, and I was able to talk to some of the businessmen who are compliant establishments in this island. After we have addressed the issue of governance, in other words, everybody should participate in the whole process of governance in the island of Boracay. The next message that was very clear to me when I mentioned this to the businessmen and that of those who went to the Bureau of Fire Protection event, I told them, the island has generated an average of 40 billion in gross receipts in the last 5 years. That 40 billion a year that the island has generated could easily have wiped out poverty in the island of Boracay and could wipe out also poverty in the whole municipality of Malay. Unfortunately, during those times, that 40 billion a year only benefited the rich, only benefited the businessmen who are not even from Boracay. In other words, at those point in time, many of our businessmen became richer and much richer. But the Boracaynos and the ordinary citizen of Malay continued to be poor. What my message was, if we want sustainability in this island, if we want to preserve the island's environment to benefit the Boracaynos and that of Malay, the businessmen should be very, very conscious that any profit of millions and billions that they make in this island should always benefit those who are residents, those who are living in the island of Boracay, those who are living in the municipality of Malay. Inuulit ko, kung magiging makonsensya po yung ating negosyante na maitama yung tama ng pagpapatakbo ng kanilang negosyo, mawawala po ang kahirapan dito sa Boracay. Kaya po napaka-importante na kayong taong bayan na lagi kayo nagsasabi sa amin sa gobyerno kung ano po ang nangyayari dito. Hindi po makikita ng gobyerno ang lahat ng nangyayari dito kung hindi po kayo magsasalita. At ako'y masayang-masaya po na meron tayong bagong mayor, si Mayor Suwalog, dahil kung hindi po sa kanya, hindi po napabilis ang rehabilitasyon nitong island dahil nung nakita ni Mayor Suwalog ang dapat niyang gawin, immediately after our every meeting in the task force, lagi niya kagad ini-implement. Pag next meeting, approve kagad, done kagad. Yan po ang mayor na dapat binoboto po natin. Buti na lang, hindi siya tumatakbong mayor, kundi vice mayor lang. Pero magiging mayor din yan balang araw. Pero yun po ang gusto kong sabihin, yung ating mga negosyante, una sa lahat, maging conscious po tayo, kumikita po kayo ng milyon at bilyon, sana po ang portion ng inyong kita, gamitin po ninyo, tingnan po ninyo ang mga Boracay nun, tumulong po kayo para may aangat ang kanilang buhay, labas na sa kahirapan, sa pagiging pobre. Kung daghan pa mo mga kwarta, dada sa munisipyo sa Malay, doon nyo po dalhin para mapaganda rin natin ang buhay ng bawat nakatira sa Malay. At sa ating mga kababayan, sa ating mga turista, both foreign, local, we enjoin you, encourage you to be part of the whole participatory governance. Please tell us what's happening in the island. Please follow the laws. And I'm very happy that in the report yesterday, out of the 216 violators in February of this year, as of April, from 229, meron ho tayo na record na 6 violations lang in the month of April dahil lahat po kayo sumunod sa batas dito po sa Boracay. Kayo po yan. So when we talk about good governance, it's everybody's concern. The government, the residents, the workers, the businessmen, the tourists, whether foreign, local, please help us preserve the island. And in the issue of sustainability, if we are able to do this, we will be able to bring the island as the main crown jewel of our country. And truly, President Duterte would have already sent the message of change. And as final word for this morning, the message of change and the question of change is no longer a question of what is change. What is change? That is no longer the question today. The question of change is now the question of who is change? Who is change? And the answer to the question of who is change is very simple, and many of us overlook the answer to the question of who is change. The answer, I am change. You are change. You are change. You are change. All of us this morning, we are change. Thank you very much. Good morning. Mabuhay po ang Boracay. Mabuhay po tayong lahat.
There you have it. Thank you very much, Undersecretary Densing. Remember, help us preserve Boracay. Again, this has been our rehabilitation week, and this is just the first day, and we would like to invite everyone up until May 1. We have a long week for you guys, so please check out our activities online. So before that, we would like to say thank you to everyone, to all our sponsors. Of course, Smart, thank you so much, and we would also like to say thank you to D-Mall, Aria, Epic, Boracay Island Water Company for the water. Of course, PCTV, maraming salamat po. And of course, everyone who are with us this morning, maraming salamat. Aboitis, of course, Tanduay, and everyone who are actually in this cause for the Rehabilitation Week celebration of the island. Once again, maraming salamat po. This is just the beginning of our celebration. Again, this is up until May 1st. So please, everyone, if you are free, if you are in the island, help us preserve Boracay. Remember all the messages that has been spoken. Remember, love Boracay. Thank you so much and good morning.
Okay, we'll turn over now the event to the Mass Boy for our Parao Regatta Festival. Okay? Tingnan na po natin ang magagandang paraw na nasa likuran ninyo.
Baby, wag ka nang mag-alinlangan pa.
Hello. So, thank you. Okay? Prepare. Class A, prepare. Preparar. Coast Guard, paki-clear. Baka yung nag-swimming. May nag-swimming, please. Huwag kayong tumingin sa likod. Doon kayo sa speedboat kay Mike. Kay Mike kayo tumingin, ha? Kay Mike. Mike, ready yung cellphone mo dyan. Ang pambotane, Coast Guard, Leo, kung pwede yung sa harapan, dadaanan natin. Yung sa snorkeling area sana po, kung malinis natin, baka may madaan ng bangka.
Hello, we would like to remind everyone, manatiling malinis ang Boracay. Kung makita kayong basura, pakipulot na po ninyo. At huwag nyo nang picturean, i-upload pa sa Facebook. Pulutin na lang po ninyo.
We would like to have our artist so that we can present the certificate while our Parao is going to have the race.
Okay. Iwagayway mo. Iwagayway mo. Bandira, wagayway. Sandali lang ay gina-clear pa ang area. Gina-clear kay Babo Pambot. Base madisgrasyano na karon. Lihog lang. Clear ang area, nay. See you in 2 hours.
Okay.
Good luck.
Okay. President Ariel of Masboy Association and our Malay Tourism Felix Dos Santos and PCSA Boracay with the project of the task force, the first
Hello,
Pintalayag Festival in Boracay. Witness the Pintalayag and brought to you by our sponsors Selecta, Boracay Shangri-La, Tanduay, Smart, Davis Paint, and all the community in Boracay and supporting this first time ever Pintalayag. And we will have more
Lihog,
for the
may
next
isang puti pa
coming
nga
years.
kailangan iliso. Traveler, forma na, traveler, lihog lang, please. Kaya na pag napaliso. Plastar traveler, kay ano na kami, mabilang na kami ni. Okay, sige, go. Wala problema. Tumba. Okay, go, tumba.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The Parao race has already started once again. This is our opening day celebration of Boracay Island Rehabilitation Day number 1.
Class B, in 5 minutes, preparar.
This is the third Malay Parao Biniray 2019. And if you guys are on your online and social medias, please don't forget to use the hashtags #LoveBoracay and #SustainableTourism so we can all check out all your pictures.
Nako, shortcut pa yung... Class B, preparar, iikot ng bangka. Butangin nyo it gap, please. Butangi gap gamay, kay budlay ang ano. Karon hindi naman makalisong ibada. Lihog lang mga board. Marshall, lihog. Butangin nyo at space. Hindi ko kamubuyan hanggang hindi ka mo mag-abante. Bunso, abante.
Mr. V repeats, 5 Got tricks for the treats too. Blow my ass.
Okay, abante pagid, abante.
Now live for me, so I'ma live for you. Continue this beautiful cycle. History always tries to enlighten you.
Abante pa, bunso. Abante pa, please.
Don't know, so just go. As far as you can go, go slow. Hey yo, no
Thunder, thunder. Abante gamay para maka, ano yung ano.
real from the fake and bogus. Sitting at the dock of the bay like
Lady Aliyah, abante gamay.
do this thing called life. Everything gonna be alright. As you stay true to the path that's inside. Mystery repeats. Mystery repeats. Mystery repeats. Mystery repeats. What if I never went and smoked that first
Preparar in
send that first kiss? What if
saglit
I
lang.
never even heard EPMD? Would you still notice?
Din ka banda.
What if I never went and heard Berg's first demo? Gave him a call to the crib. Would I still be
Oh,
known as
abante.
Hello?
Balik ka din sa ano. Balik ka din sa ano sa Sentro 8 Class B. Tambi 8 Class B, Lihog. Lantawon nyo si Mike ha, please. Sa kay Mike kamo tanaw kay Mike.
Ang bono una, no?
What if I never went and smoked that first split? What if I never gave Sam that first kiss? What if I never even heard EPMD? Would you still notice me? What if I never went and heard Berg's first demo? Gave him a call to the crib. Would I still be known as the fellow rolling with the
Preparar ha.
What if these questions arise?
Mabilang ako.
Then I see my own surprise, wondering what path lies before me. Probably the same as the ones before me. And I'll pass it right down to my seed, the mystery indeed. I'll tell them how proud I be. Go ahead, make history. Mystery repeats.
Ay, wakayway. Okay, okay na ha. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, bagsak!